Hi everyone, this is Suri again. Welcome back to tutorial 2, a LINQ to SQL example. So here I already created the template for login page, register page, and home page as well. So we're just gonna see how it works. Basically, I created normally, so we use sessions and for now we use sessions as well. If you don't familiarize with the sessions, keep that in mind, and if you really need to know about the sessions, just put a comment in this video, so I'll get back to that. Okay, so thing is, it's very easy. Of course, it's very easy to implement the LINQ in in the in a web application. Actually, it's okay. Just go here. I already created the DAV classes, so I'll just come from the start. I'm really sorry. Okay, so see, I'll if you need an LINQ classes, just go here and right click on the project and add new item. Okay, and just go to code, sorry, data, and you can see the align QTSQ classes. Simply say whatever you want to name and name it and add it to the project. So if you add the project, it looks simply like this. It simply looks like this. So after looking this, you see here the original relationship. You can see that create database data classes. Use a drag an item from server explorer or toolbox to design the surface. Okay, so just click on here and it will show you that this way. Okay, so actually I already have it, so I'm just gonna use them. Pretty sure it works fine. Yeah, good. Already have it. So if you don't have it, just gonna click it, connect to database, and give the server name and Windows authentication, whatever you have. Just fill the form and you'll get the database and select it, and you'll see the tables and all the stuff. Okay, simply drag and drag two tables, select the two tables and drag it and drop it. That's cool. Now you see username, password, first name, last name, gender, male, the about me, profile image, last login, and profile created on, is it active or not. Okay, so basically what you do is simple thing. First you'll create the register page. I already have the register page. Okay, I already create the template. It has username, password, everything, and gender, and I doesn't give any validations to this. I mean form validation, so it's gonna whenever you didn't give any of them, it's gonna push the values. Okay, it will not validate anything. Okay, so just keep that in mind before if you create the register page, you must give the validations because it's a mandatory, otherwise you will face some problems, or else the important values might be missed. Okay, so first thing is I already have some code here. So here I need to insert the values freshly. Okay, so whatever I post from the register page, here if I click on the register, it has to create this file. Okay, I mean create the data. Okay, so first thing insert the data into database. So first thing what we do is we'll call the class, okay, tbl user. Okay, so before you calling this class, you need to call the data context first. Okay, whenever you create the data dbml file, it creates a data context. Okay, for the basically how it's gonna create the file name which you created with the the dbml, that means db classes and the data context. Okay, so it creates that way. Okay, so now what we do is db dot Now you call the class entity, user entity. So I say user equals to new user. Okay, now I call the classes. So first thing is user. So first thing you call the user dot say about me txt about me dot text. It's very simple. Assign each and every property, email, txt, email. I'm sorry, my keyboard is a little bit lousy. User dot first name is equals to txt first name dot text. User dot gender is equals to tdl gender dot text. The properties of the text boxes and the drop down list, these are the properties. Okay, and this is the text box. It's already here, already created that, so that's why I'm clearly calling, so don't get confused with it. Okay, so next thing, user gender, and the next thing is you want to have active is always false whenever you're inserting it. If it the benefits that if you put the false. Yeah, okay, why we are going to do that? Because you see, one, if you register in the page, it's gonna send the activation code to another page. So if you really want to do that, you can say this is active and inactive. Not only that, you can disable the account. You can using this, you can disable the account, or I mean, you will not delete the account, you just gonna disable it. It's like a soft delete. Okay, so I say it's true because I'm not going to send any mails to anything, so I simply say true. User dot last login is equals to date time dot now. Okay, user dot last name txt last name dot text. Yeah, in the user dot next thing is password. If you want to hash the your password, you can do that. Okay, let's say simply text. Okay, you can put anything you want. Profile image, I'll work on that one later. So defaultly I'm gonna assign this profile image to this. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I simply say user defaultly profile image this way, so that it's default image if you want to go with that way. Okay, so profile created on and date time. Now I'm not gonna give this last login because I'm not logging here. Okay, user, is that anything is left? Yeah, username, pretty important one. Okay, the text, that's it. Now officially done to assign the values, and now what we're going to do is simply say db dot call the entity, call the property of user. In that context, user insert, call insert on submit. This is the function which you insert the entity of the user. So simply say user and db dot submit changes. So when you call submit changes, it automatically submits the value and it redirects the page. Okay, before you're doing that, you need to check whether user is available or not. But before we going through that stuff, we're gonna simply check. Okay, we're gonna see some Ajax functionalities and all the stuff, but pretty much I don't want to continue it in this, so I'm gonna create separate tutorials for that. Okay, yeah, it's running. It's taking some time because I already told you my RAM got fired, so I'm thinking to buy a new one. Okay, good. So you see, I already have a click here to register. and username and password. So I simply click here for the register page. So I say my name and if your password. I don't have any validations here, so I'm going to straight up. Okay, so say this. Okay, so rocks. Okay, good. And so click register. After registering, yeah, it's successfully registered. So if you open my SSMS, we'll see whether it's, yeah, it's opening. It takes some time. Okay, so now that's how you write the registration page. Now you see, before you're doing this, we need to check whether user is available or not. So to do that, what we're gonna do is, the next time also, so we're gonna write a query to get the values from for that. Okay, so first thing I'll write qry is equals to from mndb dot, okay, so users where m dot username is equals to txt user dot text. It's select m. So if simply say if qry dot count is greater than 0 is equals to 0, then it happens, else simply gonna print a message throw exception. Sorry, I'm gonna directly simply put the where. Okay, lvr dot text equals to user is not available. Please choose different username. It's cool, right? User is not available. Please choose different username. That's cool. That's pretty much it. So if I run this one, it's taking too long, man. So click here. So if I enter, okay, it's gonna be anything, right? After all, it's it says user is not available. Please do it. That's cool. That's really cool. So that's how you would write, because you can see it's inserted. Okay, user it's testing. Oh, sorry, it's showing the entire creating the table. I'm really sorry. Select tv values. See, it's already stored the value. Okay, and the last login is null. This is Suri. These are the everything is perfect, storing the value perfectly. Okay, that's cool. So next thing is we need to try to log in. Okay, so before you're logging into it, so say it's the same thing, you use the same way you do. Okay, so just copy this one and put it here. So where exactly the login page? Yeah, here. So login here, you just paste the value here, and this will give the error because you didn't call any data, sorry, db db is equals to just because I'm calling out of this method because of it's not it work, sorry, I can access this variable publicly. Okay, that's why we are doing it, that nothing else. Okay, if count is greater than 0, I'll put greater than 0, and here I write different things. Okay, m dot password equals to, and the txt password dot text. I need to validate all this, otherwise it, just enter the username and you'll get the result. That's, you should enter the password also, right? And not only that, I'm gonna say m dot active equals to, I'm not gonna say that this is here. Okay, if you want to keep that there, it's okay, but I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna ask here if, okay, so qry, okay, dot, I'm simply using this way, and the first, obviously it's gonna get the value. Instead of using for each statement, I'm gonna use this one. Okay, is active equals to, is active, yes, if it is true, then you will enter the value, I'm sorry, dot value. Okay, this is gonna enter the, it validates. Okay, otherwise else it's gonna redirect to some other page. Or for example, if I have a settings page, let's say I disable my page, so I need to enable it, so I just logged in, so it directly goes there. This, sorry, direct, did I, yeah, I got setting pages, but I don't think that's cool. Now here, if it is there, the values are, so I'm simply gonna say else. Also we have something lv dot error dot text, let's say please check your username and password. Okay, I said it, username and password, that's cool. And here I'd simply call home.spx. Simple, nothing more, nothing is there. So I'm simply gonna run this one. So next time I'll not do debugging, but if you do debugging, that would be better, because you will know what kind of error you're supposed to get, and if it throws the exception also, it's good, but it's taking very much long time for me. I need to finish my tutorial. Okay, so I'll say sorry. See, saying the password is false. Very nice. Now it's good. It's going. That cool. So I already created this template, but I didn't write anything here. So yeah, so there. Okay, before you going forward, I'm gonna do one more thing here. I write the session as well. I say me equals to qry dot first of username, or else you can say directly why you calling that ridiculous. So just say it's done. Okay, now you're storing the session where I'm simply go here. I'll close all of this. It's waste of my process. Just go here and call this. Yep. So I say if session me is not equals to null, go here. Otherwise, else simply say this is how. Okay, we'll see this later. I just it provides nothing but okay. Now so I have this profile page now. Okay, so if I click here and it goes to there and it will get the values and all the stuff. And how we gonna get these values? So simply how we gonna do that? So very much easy. So after you go straight to the same steps, we are gonna come through that last page. Okay, so just copy that here. Where is it? Sorry, default.aspx.cs. Simply copy this and come here and paste. I'm not gonna validating anything. I just gonna do this way. Here I'm gonna say session me dot toString. Okay, toString. That's cool, right? It's not post back, or it's post back, whatever you want. It works. Let me see how it works. Okay, now I got it. So before you going forward to this, let's just say these are my first event. Okay, I'm completely writing, fetching the values and displaying. Okay, so here what we're going to do is query. Sorry, now what we're going to do, I'm going to say lb, sorry, I don't know what I wrote here, properties. Yeah, I write txt. Okay, first thing, txt username is equals to, I say qry dot username, and txt I say about me is equals to qry dot top of it, that about me, I'm sorry, dot text txt gender dot text is equals to qry dot possess gender dot txt last login. This is how where we're going to start update. Okay, we'll say that last login. You want to put the whole thing, yeah, it's a toString, otherwise it won't display. Okay, txt name dot txt equals to, it throws error, man. Let me see how it, next thing is what, txt name query first name. I'll say QRY the last name. Is there anything else? Everything is done. And one more thing left, image. How are we gonna display the image? Simple. Profile image img url equals to where we're gonna write this. Okay, simply I write this way. Okay, we'll see whether it's working or not, and not to judge here whether it's working or not. Okay, plus is that qry dot profile image. That's cool. I think this is pretty much it. Okay, so let's say I'm gonna run this, right click and I save in browser. So one of the best advantage of the web application, because you don't need to dig about it. So yeah, it's showing the image and my name, gender, and you see the name last login is empty and about me is this is Jerry. That's cool. So this is how you feel it. You can see the values. That's cool. So next, what should we do? We need to get last login. Okay, we need to create last login. Okay, so we need to update the value of last login whenever he's logging last. So okay, simply what you're gonna do is I'm gonna write that part is next. Sorry, so here while I'm going to update it, okay, simple as thing is, before going to this, we're gonna do one more thing. Okay, qry dot first dot last login equals to date time. So very simple to write this way. Okay, or okay, that's cool. And the next thing you do is db dot submit changes. That's it, simple. So whenever I update the value, whenever I log in, gets the login name. Simply see now. This is why I write there last login. Otherwise, that's completely your wish. I can see last login is 29/9/2000. It's 148. You need this type of value. That's your wish, or else you want to display something differently, like want to display okay only dot value dot, you can say there is long date time short date, or and here simply see the date only. That's cool. So next thing is update the profile image. That's cool. Next segment is to update the profile image. So I already create the link. If I click on it, you see it's redirecting to this page, edit profile image.aspx. I think I already wrote the code. I'm really sorry, because it's going to take a lot of time. So not that much time, but it's very simple. It's all people know how to save the file in the server. The simple way to do it, I'm doing that way. Okay, so before here I say session me, sorry, dot to string. Yeah, dot to string, and it's getting the values and all the stuff, and it's storing whatever whenever you stores the value. And here I'm just gonna call my okay. Now what we're gonna do with this, so before your file is after file is saved, it has to store that name and the name of that file into the before I'm doing this, I'm really sorry about this. I'm just gonna copy this as string new file name. Name is equals to this is what we do. Now next thing is new file name here. That's cool. Now I need to update, as usually I need the statement. So what we gonna do, you can write in a class and you can call that app. That is simply good as we are writing now. Okay, I'm just elaborating it because it need a practice, or you can do differently. We're gonna see that those things in store procedure. It's better. We're gonna create that store procedure and calling that store procedure. That is very much easier than this. Okay, you always calling this functions and storing it and calling that. This might create a little bit, you know, different things. We'll see that different way. Okay, whenever I write a store procedure and to get the values and all the stuff, it's we're gonna see there. Okay, so now, so before you going that qry dot first, so already I write the first one, right? Profile image equals to new file name. That's it. Okay, simply call dv dot submit changes. That's it. We're done. So this is cool. So I call my page, so it redirects to default page. Yes, sorry, and the password, and now you see there is no images. If I click on this, you see my browse button. So simply select a file, which file you want to select. I say, yeah, why not this? So I say upload. So see the magic. That's pretty much of it. And this is how you update the value. Okay, so you want to delete, or delete is not an option in this project, so I'm not going to show it, but that it's a very simple script. You say after writing this query like this, okay, after getting the value, okay, we'll see how delete works. That's cool. I'm gonna go to settings page. I'm gonna write this here. I'm just gonna create a simple button. I'm simply sorry. Okay. And say text is delete profile. So shows this way, and width you want to expand it, you can say that way. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, now it's showing this way. So whenever I click on it, on line click equals to confirm correct. Sorry. So let me see. Is it? Are you sure? I'm not sure whether it works or not. Let me check first. Is posting or not posting or something? No. Yeah. I settings.spx. Yeah. Yes, it's going. Okay. Okay. Okay, return see on click. So we already have it. It's a new feature from Visual Studio. So you write on click and you can see the tab next, so you can press the tab, automatically populates the method of the on click. So it creates a method over here as well. So simply what you're gonna do, simple, just get that value. Right this way. Dot toString dot first. Now you simply say db dot tb user dot delete on submit. So simply say qry. That's it. You say db dot submit, changes. That's it. And session session dot abandon, and then response dot redirect to default.aspx. Okay, so whether that thing is works or not, I don't know. Are you sure thing? So let me see. Okay, but the query is right or whatever I write. So default.asp, sorry, already we are in this, right? So there's nothing, there's no image. Get the image or something like this. That's cool. You got your image over here, and so settings.aspx, so say cancel. That's cool, it's not working that way. Okay, so if I say okay, that's it, done. So now let me try once again. That's cool. What happened? It's deleted. Okay, so this is how you write it. And if you want a logout page is simply gonna do this way. Stop it, and I'm gonna go to the home page and just gonna add one more thing in the bottom of the or else I'm gonna add this here. And let's say, where is my link? Logout, LINQ logout. So simply to edit profile image, I say logout. I say I'll simply gonna say nothing to display something else. Okay, logout, and on click. That's cool. So here I say session dot clear, and the session dot abandon. If you write session dot remove, sometimes you need to write all this, otherwise it won't affect you. Okay, so maybe response, I still think it's gonna display that way, so let me see. All right, that's cool. So if I go back, yeah, it's showing, but refresh it. Yes, yeah, unless you refresh, it's gonna, so you need to write some JavaScript code for it to not go to backout, or else to not store the cache of the present domain. You need to write some script for that, but this is pretty much of it. This is a login and logout login screens, and using completely LINQ. So next we'll use the store procedure in the same places. So if you are watching this video, you need to watch next video for store procedures and all the stuff. Okay, thank you very much. Please subscribe. Thank you. Bye.